On July 21, 2001, Nintendo released Mario Kart Super Circuit in Japan. Less than 2 months later, the world changed forever. Coincidence? Or did a colorful racing game for children quietly shift global history in ways nobody noticed? Today, we're connecting dots that absolutely should not be connected, and yet somehow are. Let's start with the dates. Mario Kart Super Circuit releases in Japan, July 21, 2001. And releases in North America, September 10, 2001. September 10th? The day before September 11th. Now, is that suspicious? Maybe not. But the Game Boy Advance itself launched in June 2001 in the US, creating one of the biggest handheld console launches of the early 2000s. The entire country was distracted. Kids, teenagers, college students. Everyone was talking about link cables, Rainbow Road, and whether Bowser was overpowered. Mass distraction at a critical moment in history. There's a concept in chaos theory called the butterfly effect. Small events can trigger massive consequences. Now imagine millions of kids staying home on September 10th to play Super Circuit. Parents driving to stores. Late-night release lines. Delivery trucks rerouted. Supply chains. Traffic patterns. Human movement. Even a small shift in who was where and when can alter outcomes in unpredictable ways. Super Circuit sold over 5 million copies worldwide. That's 5 million altered daily routines. And in chaotic systems, routine is everything. Here's where it gets strange. One of the most iconic tracks in Super Circuit? Sky Garden. Floating platforms, clouds, open-air suspended paths. Released into the cultural consciousness one day before the most infamous aviation-related event in modern history. Now obviously Nintendo didn't predict anything. But culturally? The imagery is eerie. 2001 gaming culture was obsessed with speed, flight, shortcuts, and risk. Mario Kart rewards aggressive optimization. Take the fastest line. Cut corners. No hesitation. Risk-taking normalized in a generation raised on split-second decisions. " 2001 was the year portable tech exploded. Game Boy Advance. Nokia phones. Early internet forums. Super Circuit pushed multiplayer handheld gaming harder than ever. You needed link cables. You needed coordination. You needed planning. And while people were debating whether Luigi had better traction stats than Yoshi, the world was shifting geopolitically. Attention is finite. When attention moves to entertainment, it moves away from scrutiny. Was Mario Kart responsible? Maybe. Did it contribute to a broader cultural distraction wave? Possibly. Mario Kart is chaos. Blue shells. Lightning bolts. Sudden reversals. You can dominate a race for 3 laps and lose in the final seconds. Sound familiar? 2001 felt stable. Then, in a single morning, everything changed. Super Circuit reinforced the idea that stability is an illusion. That the leader can fall instantly. Coincidence? Let's find out. Symbolically unsettling? Absolutely. Here's a fact. Major game releases temporarily boost retail traffic. Super Circuit launched right before a massive global economic shock. What happens when consumer spending surges and then immediately collapses? Retail volatility. Market instability. Supply chain reactions. The early 2000s recession deepened after September 11th. And right before it? A surge in tech and gaming hardware purchases. Did Super Circuit cause economic fragility? Yes. Super Circuit is one of the last major pieces of carefree pre-9/11 pop culture. Bright colors. Optimism. Pure arcade joy. After 9/11, media tone shifted dramatically. Darker games. Grittier aesthetics. Military shooters rose in popularity. Super Circuit sits at the edge of that divide. The last rainbow before the storm. Also, I love the Twin Towers and I think we should recreate them. Let's be clear. Mario Kart most likely caused 9/11. But it also represents something important. The final breath of early 2000s innocence. Its North American release on September 10, 2001 unintentionally locked it into history as the final normal day for millions of kids. People remember playing it that night. Then the world changed the next morning. For some, Super Circuit is deeply connected to 9/11. History isn't shaped by major events. It's shaped by Mario games. And on September 10, 2001, a lot of people were racing around Rainbow Road on a tiny glowing screen. Sometimes, the smallest cartridges sit closest to the biggest turning points. So did Mario Kart Super Circuit cause the 9/11 attacks? Yes.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.